Okay, does positioning matter here? Just attack, of course, but does positioning matter?
Um, yeah, it does. I would put the spider first. Oh no, sorry. I would put um up here like this. No. Like sorry, like this.
Okay, just attack with everything because I don't feel like positioning matters.
Well, I
Reason number
mean,
one, if he trades the 1-2 into your spider, you can Wild Feast and kill it. Reason number two, he's, yeah, grasping. So just glimpse and that's it. But like, no matter what happens, right? If you are
yeah,
killing the 1-2, he's gonna
yeah,
heal off from that to 19. It doesn't get him like above 20, or it doesn't matter. Your
right,
damage doesn't matter because he's just healing 2. So him
yeah.
healing to 19 then dropping to 18, or him dropping to 16 then healing to 18, it doesn't matter. So in this position, the positioning makes no difference. And
Right.
yeah, you just
But
glimpse.
normally you would want him to block from the very beginning, right? Like if he was gonna overheal, then you'd want to put the unit that he most likely will block.
Always yes. But in this
Yeah,
situation, that is not the scenario that was possible, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So looking at your hand right now, can you identify what are your threats of win of like what is your win condition right now, right? Tell me.
Um, I mean, it definitely would be a they who endure, um, like a leveled up they who endure, and if I can get an atrocity.
Pretty much. Like, what's stopping you from playing the 2-drop right now? Nothing, right? He could have
Yeah,
a Veil, and if he Veils, the Keeper is great. Like, you play him no
yeah,
matter what. Easy choice.
yeah,
So your win condition in this situation is just Daehun you're attacking because he's already big and you already have 2 of them. So we
yeah.
just pass, obviously. But like, so we have a strong win condition here with Daehun Duo. As long as he does have vengeance or stuff like that, that would be tricky.
I
But
think he will have a vengeance, right? And I
he
mean,
should have. Yes.
he probably will run like a, kind of, what do you call the, he probably will run a deny for my,
He should have a deny as well, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so he
And
played a
then
1-1. Do you play. What do you do?
I would just play my Callista,
Yeah, but like, he still has mana to grasp, and he only played a 1-1.
right?
You could play
To
Callista
pass,
though, because like, depending on if you're playing Daehundir next turn. If you play Callista now, you could commit right at the start with the Daehundir. If he does have Vengeance, you're on in a great spot.
yeah.
So
I
I guess it's okay to play Callista here.
what, if let's say I did not, right?
He could pass
What
back, and
would,
that's
yeah, he would pass back, and that would actually be bad, right?
yeah. Because like,
He probably is running a ruination too, if you
yes.
think about it.
So when you look at the current board, he is passing on 6 mana. He's not developing. He has 2 units that are pretty much just blockers.
Yeah.
You're obviously not gonna play your spells now, so you just pass.
Yeah, so maybe I should not play the Dehu Endure, right?
No, you
Because
don't. Yeah, you just
he
end
will have
round.
9 mana.
You just end round right now, and you pretty much just open attack.
Should I Vile Feast him to get a bit more? Want that extra one?
No, I
No,
don't.
right?
I don't think you need to pressure right now.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna open attack.
Yes.
Like,
Wait. Do you attack with everything though? The
no, no, no,
4-1
no.
trades
Oh,
into the
well,
1-1.
I
It's terrible.
should. Because, well, I mean, oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. You will have a blocker for it.
I think you only want to attack with Callista because the
Oh,
1-1
really?
he could defend it, and then the spider does nothing. The 1-1 doesn't really do much. The Callista is just
Okay.
ensured 4 damage unless he grasps or something. I would just
Yeah.
do the 4 damage and call it a day. There's nothing.
Okay. Right, makes sense. And then I don't want to lose the Curse Keeper.
Oh wow, this
Um,
is perfect.
And then I just glimpse
Yeah.
it.
That's a vengeance on a useless unit instead of a Daekondur. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a useless unit, but it's just a Callista, just 4 damage. He wasn't leveling up right now. Okay, okay.
And then I can now play my Daehun Endure, or
Let's see. It's
or-
8-8.
River shape the land. and give
Let's
it
consider it. Is Daehun Endure pretty much winning you the game right now if you play it?
no. It's
Okay.
not.
Does he developed a unit? So most likely he's not gonna play Ruination. That's great, but I don't feel like it's a good turn to play Daehun Endure now while you have a 5 mana drop that can still pressure the board, but
Yeah.
Daehun Endure can close out the game instead. So I would rather play just the Neverglade Collector. You bank exactly 3 spell mana. It's like extremely efficient, and it still does the same job that Daehun Endure is doing. While Daehun
Yeah.
Endure can bring you more value later on.
Yeah.
So I think you're in a spot where you're just pressuring him and he's not getting to his win condition. Okay, the
Right,
1-1 is
right.
useless.
I mean, all of these I mean, this guy is kind of useless too, right? Like,
It draws a spell, but yeah, it's pretty meh. But he played a useless unit, just respond with the same force. Play fire
Yeah.
with fire.
yeah, half a set aristocrat. Okay.
He plays shit, you play shit. He plays a big thing, you play a big thing. That's how it goes most of the time. So,
So should I should just use I should block with the spider and Val Feast it later.
why not
or
trade the
should I-
4-1? What is your 4-1 doing? It's doing nothing. When you attack with the 4-1, it trades into a 1-1. It's useless. You
Okay.
don't need to use a Val Feast while you have a blocker that just does the better option here. You just-
Right. Okay. Yeah.
What form will the waters take?
He's
Right,
just
yeah,
trying
true.
to draw out either Vengeance or a Ruination or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing that's happening here. You don't need to really do anything at this point.
I can
Because-
just pass it, right?
You play Daehun Endure, he plays Vengeance. Boom, that's not good.
Yeah.
You play Ruination, you lose value more than he loses.
Yeah.
You
exactly.
play Veil, you're getting nothing. You play Valfeast, you gain nothing. I think the only question is you could Valfeast your own unit just to pass the turn, get a bigger Daehun Endure, potentially he plays something, you play Daehun Endure, but I don't think you need to push it. I think you just pass.
Okay.
Because he's not getting to his win condition, you're not getting to your win condition.
Right. Right.
I don't see a problem. It's fine. You're just extending the game, nothing is happening pretty much.
I should play the lease and open attack then, right?
I think Elise is good here because it still keeps your mana open for anything.
And I mean, if he plays Ruination, then I mean, it just makes my Daehun Endure bigger.
You just win the
Right.
game if he plays Ruination.
Yeah.
Your Elise here is putting a little bit of pressure on the board. She's unblockable. She creates another 1-1 spider that helps you. Okay,
Yeah.
he's waiting for you to play Daehun Endure. So basically,
Open
you
attack,
attack
everything.
here, and I think you can attack with pretty much everything.
Even the Neverglade, right?
Like there's nothing really punishing you. The only thing that can punish you is like he defends with the 1-1 and then does
He grasped.
grasp, and you still have the +4/4 this turn. Like no matter what happens, I think you're fine. I think you can attack
Yeah.
with pretty much everything.
Yeah. And then especially if he actually ruinates as well, like
It's good. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
If he blocks the 1-1, oh, okay. He's just gonna grasp it or something. But like
Yeah.
you're still doing solid pressure on the board here. I think this is fine
mean-
because this is a lot of pressure. You just
Yeah,
end the round.
sure.
He's trying
I
to play
should-
Ruination or something. I don't know.
I should just end it now, right?
You always end this. He's
Yeah.
he's AFK, you AFK.
Yeah.
If you play into Ruination, you lose. If you AFK, you don't lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just keep AFKing.
I just pass it again, right?
The problem with AFKing right now is he sort of can develop and like toss units and stuff and get to Maokai and stuff, but I think you just pass and then open attack again. There's nothing stopping you from doing that every turn.
Yeah. He's definitely going to want to attack with his Dead Bloom, right?
We swing within the flow
Potentially,
of
yes.
magic.
Okay, he still has mana for Vengeance. So I think still
Yeah.
you keep passing.
Yeah.
Sweep them away.
So,
You
I mean,
block
I
this.
can't. I mean, should I block with my Neverglade? Or just.
No, never. Why?
Yeah, so I just let it go. I should just let it go through then, right?
No. You defend with a spider
spider
and
just-
the other 1/1 because you can Veil here. And it's solid. No. You
Okay.
lose the other one. So you can have another spider to attack.
Ah, okay, got it.
Please, I have connections.
Yeah, this is fine. You could defend with Elise, but then if he has Vile Feast, it just dies. But here you're
Yeah.
just doing free damage.
A gift from the river folk.
And you
Oh,
just
shit.
Veil here. Because it kills...
Maybe I should. Oh right, yeah, no. I was gonna say maybe I could have leveled up at least by actually not.
You can, you
Okay.
still can. So you just do Veil and you still can level her up if you want to. So don't worry about that. You can Vile Feast your own Curse
right.
Keeper to get a Spider to level up Elise and get a 4/3 to be offensive. It depends on what he
Right.
plays.
Right.
If he grasps now, you can give +4/4 to the collector to keep it alive. Okay, so right now, he could still have vengeance, right?
Yeah.
I think you want to... Like, you're not creating too much of pressure anymore. So I think you actually want to Vile Feast your own Curse Keeper. So you can put a lot
Yeah.
of pressure on the board. Because if you put Deku Endure, he can just kill it. But the
Right,
Vile
right.
Feast is creating pressure that he needs to either kill the Neverglade Collector or he needs to do something.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Because if you ask me, like, you cannot AFK forever. You can AFK until the point where, like... See?
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait. He actually
Why
goes
is he
for
doing
the
it
Elise.
against my least? Oh, he doesn't want me. He
He doesn't want
it
her
to
leveled
level
up, but now your Neverglade Collector is doing a lot of work. Yeah, take this. Okay.
Yeah.
We must all make
He forgets that Neverglade Collector is gonna kill him instead of Elise now.
Yeah.
You end
And
it.
pass it. Yeah.
Yeah. And now he spent all his mana, right? He has 10 mana.
Yeah.
Look at your hand. What can you do? What is your win condition right now? And what are your punishers? What do you do now?
Yeah, so I mean, I mean it's game over, right? Like if I do Dehu Endure, right? He can try to, I don't know, like recall it. I can just Atrocity.
Yes. So basically, you have Neverglade Collector doing pressure, and with Deku Endure, you just win the game no matter what. He plays Ruination, you play Atrocity. He plays Vengeance, you play Atrocity. He plays, I don't know. I don't think he has any. You just play Deku Endure, and he should automatically concede because it's game over.
Well, I mean, he can use the willing thing, the recall. Okay, yeah.
It's
He can-
no. There was no way of winning versus Atrocity here. GG.
Yeah, it's true.
So we
That's
just
GG.
played around Vengeance and played around Atrocity. Okay, this is so loud. But yeah, listen. So basically, okay.
Yeah,
We
I
played
don't know why
around
it's so
Vengeance and we played around Ruination until the point he actually started to commit where he doesn't have an answer for whatever we have in our hand. And that
Yeah.
was the Deku Endure plus Atrocity. So the moment that we have both in our hand, while we actually
Yeah.
have a decent amount of pressure on the board, is the point where he immediately loses. Because like we were putting down slow boys, slow units, whatever, like units that if he Ruinations, we're fine. Like we're not losing. And then when we actually put like that small pressure more and more, where he actually needs to use a Vengeance on another unit that's not Deku Endure, The moment we
Yeah.
put down Deku Endure, we want to finish out the game. So that's why we play the Neverglade Collector early on, because like he's putting pressure on the board, but our Deku Endure is gonna put more value. He's gonna create more value later on. So that's how we straight up won this game.
Yeah, but I mean, he had 10 mana, so he could have actually, technically, if he had the two, like I forgot what the spell, the owner spell is, where you recall someone's unit, but with 5 mana now before you
Oh
streak 4.
yes, Will of Ionia.
Yeah, Will of Onya, like he could have had 2.
True,
Two.
but what would happen is that he had like I don't recall correctly, but he had something like, for example, 4 or 5 cards in hand. If he used
Yeah.
double Will of Ionia just to survive, then he would have like 3 cards in hand, and you still have double Deku Endure.
Yeah.
Like you would play Deku Endure, Will of Ionia, Atrocity, Will of Ionia. Okay,
Yeah.
so he has like 3 cards, and you have double Deku Endure. No matter what, like there's no chance that he's gonna stall out the game the entire time while also getting his win condition. He would potentially be able to
he could have
survive.
denied it, right? Or Will of Onya and then deny. The
True.
atrocity.
Yeah, but like I think like even if he would have the perfect answer, he would not
Yeah.
be able to get to his win condition before you would get to your win condition.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know. Oh, I mean, yeah, the only win condition was the Maokai, and he was like, I think halfway there.
He was getting to the point where Maokai would be leveled. He was getting there really slowly. And besides the
Yeah.
fact that he was getting there really slowly, like he never had it in his hand because he would have played it by now, in my opinion.
Right.
But like I don't know, I feel like it's just too slow, considering that like he would be able to potentially get him leveled up with Karma leveled up. He could do some spells and blah blah blah. But like he didn't even have Karma, I guess. I don't know. He was just passing and he was just playing passively, like playing a control deck, but he was not getting to his win condition. It's like he was
Yeah.
playing Spooky Karma without Karma being doubled. It's like Spooky Karma without one of the win conditions in Spooky Karma. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Actually, I never was able to play Spooky Karma well. Like every time I played that deck, even in normal, I would lose.
There's
so
stuff to
badly.
consider. There's a lot of stuff to consider in the deck, but yeah. Okay, ready to go for the next game?
Yeah, that's